like Blacklist International be like, actually, we have the counter.
It doesn't even matter. You could pick any jungle hero and it still suffers because the Athena's just going to be your partner.
And the most important thing is if you lure to look towards the Vesakha draft. Where is your early game? There's no early game here. This jungle will be under fire at the first minute of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. They do not do well early. So, again, it's about that space. I don't know how they're going to be able to answer. If anything, they need to just, like, group up, let Nev just get all the farm.
For them to answer, this is tournament lifelines on the line. If they don't want to fall to the lower bracket, if they want to be the first IKL team to qualify into that playoff, they better find a solution. This is game 3, 2-0 in the lead for Blacklist International.
All right, as we go into this one, it's, of course, match point for Blacklist International. They win, they move on into the knockouts. The loser will be playing Nomjim Red Force, who are waiting in the wings.
Joshi, he definitely will make that crucial invade coming into the other side of the jungle. Vesakha, I'm curious what the answer is, because Dragon is already doing well against Genmid 1v1.
This is where you want to trade. You want to be pushing it out. I mean, again, look at how aggressive Justy is. Vesakha, with, again, not a really good early game, being frustrated, and Ball is actually going to go give up first blood. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, if Chaz dies because he's so aggressive in a bad spot, now he can even be even more aggressive.
Yeah, man, right now, with that sheer state, they steal away the Crimson buff. Joshi gets everything for free. Nev did manage to get the Ozio Golem, but for now, what good does that do when the rest of your lanes are losing?
Yeah, not looking good for them, and they're going to start the Athena killing murder spree. This is just going to be time and time again, but Chaz doing a great job constantly hounding Nev. That's the target you want, and you just completely just ghost him, shadow him throughout this entire game.
And it gives you information, which is the most difficult thing to do if you're Vesakha. You're down on EXP, you're down on information, and you're down on kills, you're down on gold, you're down on everything. This early game composition is all the works for the side of Blacklist.
It's not looking good, but at the same time, you can't panic, right? You still have Raven. He's still a lifeline in this opportunity. Yes, your jungle might be taken out. Yes, Justy will be looking to farm and invade, and you have Chaz, who's constantly in your jungle, but still, you got Raven, you got your hopes on him.
Okay, so Chaz makes it a little bit more difficult for the side of Vesakha, but at the same time, it buys space because now Raven is constantly under a 2v1 matchup.
Yeah, if he's able to get some sort of kill on this one with that Universal Law, the flash away by Golden Kite, he will be fine. And now they've got the bounce around onto Joshi, who has to use the Conductor of Souls. That was a good attempt, but Vesakha not able to convert.
Yeah, not able to convert at this point. I mean, Joshi, for now, I think he's good, right? Level 6 against a level 4. Nev, look, he is just, there's a surveillance camera in the jungle on the side of Vesakha. Sure, you get the kill on the chance, but what good does that do when you're still trailing?
Yeah, Chaz is going to be super annoying this entire game. No smite on that one. I mean, it's on cooldown at this point, but constantly just hounding Nev. You always have eyes on him. Joshi, he's like, ha ha ha, I'm like a level up because of, you know, Chaz's play.
Yep. And Chance does have the smite, by the way, so he is going to be a problem. Now, Nev, he is going to constantly be accompanied, which means they lower the timing. They lengthen the timing for Genmid.
They're going to use the Universal Law, but Chaz now is in a bad spot. They find Bell instead, and Chaz is just be like, okay, take me as well, because it doesn't really matter. We got the target we wanted, and that was Bao.
Yep. This is the most fun thing to see because you have more kills on Vesakha, but it's Blacklist who have absolute domination.
Oh, the Conductor of Souls onto Genmid. They get the little pick off, and the old man Jia is not able to run away.
This one is an easy job for Joshi, who's at level 8, by the way. He still maintains that 1 level lead against Nev, and no answers at all because Raven is stuck in lane against the side of Golden Kite.
Yeah, Raven can't do anything. He needs to literally be off the map, just constantly farming. You need to get that funnel, and the rest of the team, I mean, now he's going to look to be showing up just to kind of speed up the killing of Chaz, who dashes away, and it looks like he's just going to attract even more attention here.
Yep, and that's 4 members, which means there's an opening for the side of Blacklist International to explore. Now, that is going to be a rotational speed for the jungle to Blacklist. They want to extend this goal lead.
If Nev is being attacked, it's stolen away right there, right? I mean, they'll constantly do this, and now the Tyrant is going to be started off. The Universal Law a little bit too early, and Blacklist International taking that Tyrant, and now Chaz finding Jun Young, a little dash back onto this one. He constantly goes in. The Tremor Smash used defensively, and Chaz gets the pick off. Are you kidding me?
Yep, this is a big moment. Blacklist International, you know they're feeling a bow. He's trying to buy some time, but the knockup from the side of Blacklist International is just a little bit too hard to deal with. T1 in the mid, still safe, but the buff is not.
I mean, Chaz at this point is like, why not? What do I have to lose? Why don't I fight 1 versus 3? I know that Junyoung was low. I'm able to do this. And Chaz has just been this serious nuisance in the backline.
Yeah, look, Blacklist now has double jungle camps. Right? You can get all the camps.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this comes back to the draft. Vesakha, they don't have any answers because their draft is also like mid to late game centric, and it's a tough situation, and everything is being taken away from them.
Yep, Nev once again, the flash.
Jamie 1 gets the pullback, the corporal punishment, finding Nev, slowing him down even more, and now Chaz on top of Raven. They're doing some work. The smite is going to be used, but Chaz is going to chase him down to the ends of the earth and takes down Raven.
Yeah, this is a completely different Blacklist International. You expect Chaz to keep dying, but Chaz is getting the kills as well. So Blacklist International, they maintain now a 2,000 goal lead. It's only 5.5 minutes in, and Vesakha are already struggling.
Yeah, already struggling, and it looks like the call for help has been made to Ball. It's like, hey, we need to create space. We need your help to get some sort of control, because Chaz has been such a nuisance and is literally running it down on some of our members.
Yep, I mean, this is so smart from the side of Blacklist International, especially TG, because it doesn't matter. This draft, I don't care what hero you pick, you're not going to have the jungle.
Yeah, you don't have anything at this point. I mean, that's a perfect counter to Luna, Jing, anyone, right? To your point, of any sort of jungler. And Blacklist International revealing it at this stage, which has just been great. The Athena last pick has been paying off in spades.
Yep, this one. Maximum value extracted. And once again, look how fast you're taking it. Level 12 for Joshi. He's 3 levels ahead of Nev. And Genmith is level 12 only because of his passive.
Yeah, and Dragon now a little bit low. The Soaring Greek Dragon on top of him. He's got the passive, but Paul has already been killed, and now they're going to bounce around. Junyoung is going to get chased down. Joshi says, who you going for? I'm going to get the double.
What a beautiful movement here. Golden Kite may be under trouble.
Yeah, but Nev is fighting this one. Chammy 1 is getting him, gets him locked down, and Chammy 1 is setting it down. Genmith is on the run. Raven is as well, and they do not care. Blacklist International like, you're on my turf.
Exactly. Welcome to the Philippines. This is our hometown. PKL is leading.
And they're going to happily take this one. Chaz still up in front. The Arrow Storm, yeah, not even enough to kill him. He's got the shields. He's going to reflect. And finally, with Bell's help, they will get that kill.
It took them so long, and Chaz, this is crazy. Blacklist International, look at the lead. It is now 5,000 in advantage to the side of the PKL champions.
And look at this one. It looks like we're going to have a little bit of a replay. Bal is still kind of up in front, but going in.
Yep. Look at Dragon, right? The Ocean of Tears invulnerable frames. So smart. Base them in, and they get a double kill because of that. If Joshi needed a lead, Blacklist was like, okay, we'll give you more. Chammy 1, I'm going to get you the Sage's Might. Nev can come in. I don't care who comes in. We're going to clean you up. And this really is the playstyle of Blacklist. They decode you. They understand you. And now you are just a number.
Yeah, just taking them down even yet again. Things looking very good for Blacklist International. But now it looks like Chaz, I mean, he probably is going to go down. Nice little Razor Cavalry. They're going to start things off. And they've gotten Chammy 1 as well as Chaz. And they want to go for at least more. That's a good fight for Vesakha.
Okay, consolation prize. Vesakha, the dream is still alive, but Nev?
Oh, they find Joshi, who's going to be over the wall. He's going to be looking to go, but they find Nev. The damage is just too much. They get Genmith, and Joshi has turned into the raid boss, running it down. He doesn't care who's in front of him.
They're too far ahead. It is 4,000. Right now, 5 maybe, as Joshi, another T1 taken.
Oh, going in. They find Junyoung in a bad spot, and they get another, and it looks like Chaz all the way to the back line. He says, I'm the roamer? No, man. I'm going to take all the kills.
Chaz hands, and it's not a beautiful sight for the side of Vesakha because the T3's open for the taking. Blacklist tear open a big hole in the middle lane.
So smart, disengaging at the right moment, knowing that the kill timer's not long enough at this point, but they've gotten this game completely in control, up about 7K. It is their game to lose.
Yep. And right now, I think it's about, what, 7,000? That's a lot of gold advantage. And this is all before 10 minutes. This is not even a shadow variance. I was like, okay, maybe they're getting, like, no, the shadow buffs? No, it's not.
No, not at all. Blacklist International, like, hey, we got dinner plans. We got to set this one up and go 3-0 as quickly as possible because this lineup, I mean, Chaz 3-9-7, but He's got 3 kills, man.
Exactly. He's the carry now, because if you take a look at the supports, Dragon and Golden Kite are the supports.
Yeah, look at Joshi with like a double net worth lead, but now that Tremor Smash, that's going to be a decent amount, but Joshi chases it down. He says, you want to go for me? I have a 10k net worth lead, and now Chaz is looking to go for this one. He gets a little bit low. They find Raven, and with that Corporal Punishment, the Sage's Might, they have Nev locked down to a post, but he's going to try to dash and picked off yet again. Chammy1 says, get over here!
Yep, he pulls him to his death, and Vesakha now left with 2 members, Ball and Gen Myth. They can't defend this for sure.
They cannot. Vesakha on one last hope. Ball looking to go for this. The Universal Law dealing with the minions, but Ball is going to be picked off. Chammy1 still up in front. Barry taking, doesn't really matter. The crystal shot onto Joshi. It's a matter of time before the Vanguards, but here come the reinforcements from Vesakha.
Okay, they turn our words. It is going to be Vesakha successful in the defense here, but look at the goal difference, 9,000 in ahead for the side of Blacklist International, with a T2 on the bottom open for the taking as well.
I mean, Joshi, 3 levels up at this point, not playing scared whatsoever, even when he gets a little bit low, understanding that, again, he has double the net worth of Nev at this stage. I mean, complete control, all because of the support of Chaz.
Wait, what, double?
Yeah, almost double.
My goodness, it's almost double.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. And I mean, okay, this is of course the value that Chaz has brought to the team, because no buffs for Nev. I have not seen an Azure buff signal on his face for the longest time.
Yeah, and Nev with sad face, right? I mean, not able to find any sort of play, any sort of buff, just like hounding. I mean, he's just sticking in his base. He really no choice. I mean, he's trying to split, but I mean, what can you do against this onslaught that is Blacklist?
Yep, look, Chaz once again opening up the defense of Vesakha as a T3 on the top, threatened, and it's going to be taken down quickly. And Blacklist, they back off, no punishment. Bao maybe wants to get a catch, but he's being paced off.
Oh, Chammy1 looking for it, misses the Corporal Punishment. He's going to be chasing after him. He's an old man, but he's got some boots on him and he's got some speed. And Joshi now, he will potentially go over the wall, finding Bao. They're like,
no way.
where are you going? You are on the wrong side of town, my friend.
Yep, and Bao, this is the secondary legendary coming in from the side of Joshi, and he is deserving of this award, because right now 19 to 12 kills, they have a 10,000 goal lead at the 12-minute mark.
Absolutely huge at this point. Vesakha, maybe you get some sort of pick off. The Universal Law used just to kind of, I mean, potentially go for that steal. They thought they would just kind of shoot your shot kind of thing, but not able to get it. Blacklist International take yet another objective.
Yep. And this one is the most crazy part, because people are talking about, hey, you know, PKL, is there a chance they can win this entire thing? And if you take a look at the performance of Blacklist International, yes, maybe Vesakha is not at the strongest stage right yet, but you cannot deny the standards that Blacklist have shown us here today.
Yeah, Blacklist International, though, they've leveled up. I mean, they've gotten so much better. We've seen it from, you know, the PKL going into the KNC. This is a team that is actually finding their footing. They've gotten so much better throughout time.
And right now it is an 11,000 goal lead for the side of Blacklist International, looking for the final chopper on the block, the T3 at the bottom side.
Yeah, look at Golden Kite like a machine gun, taking that down as quickly as possible, and Raven, all he can do is really watch. Chaz is still up in front, just harassing on the back line as much as possible. This is a tough out for Vesakha.
Yeah, Bao is doing his best to try and cut the waves, but it's not really working right now because the Shadow Overlord is here. But Joshi is a bit low, so there is a sigh of relief for the side of Vesakha.
Yeah, Raven though, one thing to take note of, he's level 16 because of Gen Myth, so he's going to do more damage. He has those items where he's got it, but at what cost and at what time? You don't have any T3s. This is an all-in moment.
You need 7 minutes at least, right? It has to be a Tempest game, but they are not going to wait.
That's going to be Sage's Sanctuary. That's going to start things off. Chaz is going to be there as well. Ball is looking for that back line. He's just going to harass as much as possible, but he's trying to just stay alive. But now here comes Chammy1, gets the pick off, 2 members down, and Raven is going to be the big target on that one. Nev is back in his fountain. Blacklist International looking to end this game while they're going. Jun Young just throwing his body at this one, trying to end it with a crystal at about half-life. The Universal Law, they don't have any minions. They can be a little bit patient, but they find Gen Myth, and they're deciding to go, and Blacklist International, it looks like they're going to be moving on off of the pickoff of Nev, and they will go to the knockouts.
It is a 3rd time to charm. Blacklist International, what a way to enter into the knockouts. #1 of PKL, and now we know why.
Yeah, just say their names. Say their names. Blacklist International, let them shine, man, because they are finding their footing. That was full control in a 3-0.
Oh, that was such a strong performance.
PKL fans rejoice as your #1 seed, your champions of the PKL Fall 2025, find their footing into the top 8 of KIC 2025.
Finding their footing, finding everything at that moment. The draft was just